When I was making waffles for our festival, I got a mix, and the mix said just add water. Now you know that if you just add water, it's not going to taste good. So you got to add something else. So I put a little bit of sugar in or whatever, and they tasted terrible. Just add water. That's the recipe. Like everything else is already in the mix. Just add water. Don't complicate it. Don't try to add on extra stuff. St. Paul, in the first reading, he's talking to the Galatians. And these are people who he preached to. He preached the gospel. The cross and the resurrection of Jesus is what you need. And then he left. And then some other people came in, and they told him, well, no, you need to do this extra stuff. They were saying you need to live by the Jewish law and then the Christian law. So St. Paul comes back and he says, what are you doing? Why are you listening to them? I told you what I heard from the mouth or the teaching of Jesus Christ. St. Paul didn't directly hear from Jesus, but he heard from other sources. He's telling them what he heard. Do not listen to the other people. The cross and the resurrection of Jesus is what you need, period. And brothers and sisters, that is what saves us. He is who saves us. The cross and the resurrection. And we are joined to it by the sacraments. Now, people outside of our faith tell us what we need to do. They don't like what we do. They don't like how we do it or how we live that. They're wrong. People inside of our faith try to make things more complicated. That there's these extra things that we need to do or people we need to listen to or maybe messages or whatever. Some of them may be good, but they are not necessary for salvation. The cross and the resurrection, which, brothers and sisters, at this Mass, we are present for. Truly, we are brought to that moment at Calvary and at that garden, and then the life of Jesus is poured out into us, all that is necessary. And then when we fail to love God and our neighbor, which we do, we are joined back to the cross and the resurrection at the confessional or here through the receiving of his body and blood, all that is necessary. And I don't mean to say that it's simple. It's not. It can be difficult. It is difficult for us to come back because of our pride and other things. But brothers and sisters, he makes it that simple to come back to him. He is always there for us. The cross and the resurrection through the sacraments are always available. Let's not make it more complicated, brothers and sisters. He wants to be with us. Let's join ourselves to the cross and the resurrection through the sacraments. Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. Please stand.